Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Outer Wilds. Now I'm playing this immediately after I finish the previous record session, so this will be episode 10 coming from episode 9. And in between, I happened to notice that there was an achievable for landing the model drone on the Atlarock. So that's going to be a thing. I'm going to spend way too much time doing this. Now, you might notice that episodes are trending a little shorter lately. I mean, I've just gotten done editing episode 8. I don't know what episode 9 is going to come out to. I am recording for the same 90 minutes for each one, but I find that, as I go on, I'm doing a lot more busy work to get to the stuff that's new, and so that's why, because I'm cutting a lot more out. But rest assured, I'm still getting through the same amount of gameplay, and thus the same amount of hours towards conclusion. That is, until now when I'm going to be messing around with nonsense like this. Oh, there we go. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. No! Well, there goes that opportunity. Off we go! This is actually a lot harder than I remember. Just waiting for the moon to show up. I'm too lazy to do it right now. But if I were to go back to my ship, I wonder if I could actually put a scout on it and use that as like a still camera. Like attaching a GoPro to a drone. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, we can get it, 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 we can get it. We need that lateral velocity, that's what we need. Come on. We needed to start gaining lateral velocity much quicker than that. Have we even gone above it? Sorry, kid, I sent your drone into space. The problem is there's no way to tell relative distance. Alright, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that, but I am definitely going to try again at some point, maybe off camera. I've spent so much time on this, I might as well meditate. Actually, come to think of the Atlarock, I mean, I haven't thought about it in forever, but there are still things we haven't explored up there, I think. But let's have a look at our ship's log, because we did gain a lot of knowledge, and thankfully that was all the knowledge about the Sun Station. Yeah, so they were trying to get it to go supernova, but it did reach the end of its natural life cycle. So this may not be the result of anything they did. That's kind of interesting. Maybe that's meant to be taken as like a red herring in the story. For a moment, you sort of think that maybe they're responsible for what's happening to us now, knowing that they could survive in the core of Ash Twin. But that's just not the case. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to the Atlarock first, but of course there's plenty more we want to see in this episode. There you are. I love how it's almost a feature of the Atlarock, that campfire coming off of it. Now, let's get in real close and try and see just what else exists on this thing's craters. There's the locator, there's the bramble seed, and there is the flag. That must be the first place where one of our kind landed. I believe they said it was Feldspar, was it not? The first intentional Hearthian to be launched into space. I took that as a joke, but over time I've come to see just how easy it is to be unintentionally launched into space. Nothing to be learned here, but certainly a nice tourist destination. Okay, is that really about all there is here? I mean, the Atlarock, even by the standards of this game, is quite tiny. Ooh. And there is quite a different looking ship. Let's go see what that's about. Can't help but be reminded of that movie Apollo 18. Nothing to be gained here. Yeah, as in real life, the moon is a little bit of a spooky place, but We don't have to spend time here anymore. I don't think there's anything else for us to see. Nor is there anything else for us to see on the interloper, I would like to think. But, as we learned last time, there's plenty more for us to see on Giant's Deep. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of that planet. And we want to go a lot deeper than the surface for sure. We want to get to the core using those jellyfish. Hey, Gabbro. We never did finish exploring your island either, so we got to do that as well. Let's just land right here. Seems like you may have just been picked up yourself. But there's so much I want to tell you. Dude, we found Feldspar. If the solar system wasn't about to end, I could just ride the rest of my career on that. Hey, bud. I found something. I found your quantum poem. That was you. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. Oh, you invented weeping angels! You are magnificent. Maybe there's more to talk to you about. Maybe that's what has to be done here. What should I explore here? Here's something you might like. At the start of every loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Yeah, been there, done that. You been to Statue Island? Yeah? Oh, I was on there when the whole glowy business happened. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. Or a 5 out of 7, a perfect score. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch, blah blah. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you meant, like, tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. Then there's the Bramble Seed, and what else? Oh, probably the one in the center of the cyclone. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip. If you get picked up, try to land in water. Most likely to kill you. Okay. Now, what's the deal with this? We can continue in a ways. Yeah, ghost matter nearby. But maybe we can get underneath this island. Maybe that's what has to be done. We couldn't swim down there. I have tried that before. But using some counterclockwise cyclones, we should be able to get the job done. And we're going there anyway. Now we've just got to find one. There's one. Now remember, we've got to try and enter from the top. Push down! Oh, that is so exciting every single time. But let's not go above the current. Oh, we actually can't. Can we achieve a signal from here? You're not the one we want, though. There we go. You've ended up quite a ways away. I love this whole signal feature. But is there anything we can see underneath your island? You do go partially beneath, but it doesn't seem like there's anything interesting here. I wonder what else there could be to explore there. I feel like I've seen it all above the surface. Oh, there's a cyclone over you right now. Goodbye, Gabbro. I bet you're not even going to leave your hammock. I love the radio in this car. Now you guys... how do I go about using you to get down there? Let's get through here. Maybe your tendrils can get me, but your middle can't. Ow! Nope, you absolutely can. And you can knock out all of our electrical power. So, what do I do then? How do I use you? Unless, maybe... Oh, I see. You'll dip beneath the surface. Where's that reactor at? I see the red blinking light, but I don't see where it's coming from. Is it something we have to... Oh, we have to do it right here. Nope. Hello, probe cannon. Goodbye, probe cannon. Hello, Bramble! Ow. Okay. To be honest, I actually kind of wanted to find you. I was wondering if I can't maybe use this one that's frozen? Alright, let's start some repairs again. And then we'll get down there. Now, clearly we have to use them actually when they dip below the core. Oh, this needs to get done. No, 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 no! Yes! So. Okay, and we're slightly less damaged than before. So that's nice. Let's get back down into the atmosphere before this island does. Now, how are we going to go about this? Let's wait until we're safely beneath the current to worry about the rest of the repairs. You're counterclockwise, so fly straight into you. Oh, this is a thrill seeker's dream. It is so cool every single time it happens. Those red dots indicate where a jelly is going down. So wait, let's observe for a second. We see that electricity in its tendrils, but it almost seemed like it was charging as it was coming up. Do they maybe lose their charge and then descend? Hang on, wait. We'll keep an eye on that, but first I want to get out here and have a look. So you're fixed. Now, what do you do over time? Now, here's one question. What happens if we launch a scout down there? Can't even tell if you're actually getting closer. What if I launch a scout at you? You'll just knock that straight down. Maybe? Might as well try it in just the suit, right? I mean, we can't really die. Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of those things where we can't take the ship with us. We just have to get up into this cavity and wait to descend below. Protected by the jellyfish's outer layer. I think now we're passing through. Oh, this doesn't feel safe, this doesn't feel safe, this doesn't feel safe! But I think we made it. Or have we? Let's get ourselves out. Let's climb on down through here. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, I thought it was like a big eye looking at me. Oh, that's definitely no Mayan origin. That looks like the remains of a cannon. We're inside the corner. Oh, no, no, not the remains of a cannon. This, I bet, is the lost module. It is like crawling into the eye of some ancient creature. Man, the chances of this thing ending up down here. knowing that it's presumably a recent arrival. Ooh, first time there's been anything to actually pour through one of these airlocks. But ooh. These things will flip me around. A couple of these little tablets, the launch module projection stone, and the Ash Twin projection stone. We've found so many of these. Yeah. I wonder if it's not I mean, I haven't been paying attention, but I wonder if it's not a different set of these masks activating with each one? Because we learned from the solar station that they don't all give the same text. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. I don't remember if we've read this. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. So that's basically what these memory statues are. They're not just a form of preserving someone's memories, it's basically a form of communication. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okers. And the ship log being updated confirms we have not seen this earlier on. Howdy, your eyes are open as well. Can I get double memoried? Now here's the launch module projection stone. Yep, that was the destroyed one that's still up there. Will there be any new text for us to learn? Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. This all sounds familiar. Okay, yeah, no, I know. This was a very memorable bit of text. But there's still more to see. More of those model viewers. Let's have a look at that. That's the station. Receiving data from probe 9,318,104. Visualizing its current trajectory. I wonder if that's... I mean, it looks model-wise like the one that we caught up to that fires at the start of this cycle. But if they've fired so many, who knows which it is. Presumably the most recent. Nothing to say this time? Oh. Oh! Oh! Has that one found it? Receiving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,104. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by the probe. That's... This thing actually found it. What is this? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Is this it? Is this Endgame? I was not expecting this so soon. I don't know what to do now. Do we head straight toward it? I mean, we can't, right? What was that outside? That's just what I need is anglerfish here. Okay, no. Also, it's going to be real difficult to reach that airlock. It was not meant to function down here. Okay, we need to get out ASAP and get back and consult our ship's log. Yeah, high pressure. Is there anything else down here for us to see? Look at all this stuff. It seems to be the true core. I really, really doubt we'll be able to pass through this without assistance from a jellyfish. Do we just wait for one to come down, or do we sacrifice ourselves for science, knowing we don't really need to be here anymore, most likely? I vote that. It involves less waiting. Oh. No, it seems like we can pass through mostly unharmed. And it seems our ship may have actually passed upwards through the current. Can we pass upwards through the current? That's the next question. We can, with some force as well. Oh man, I have a lot to think about. We found the probe tracking module, and with it, essentially, the eye of the universe. I am telling Gabbro about this. Not to mention, there's more to explore on this island, maybe up there. You don't want to hear about me reaching the literal core, something you failed to do? Okay, Gabbro. Okay. Notice you don't care about your friend Feldspar either. It did feel pretty good to deliver that news to Hornfels, though. Something I like about this game is that true hostility doesn't really seem to exist anywhere within it, which I guess is one of the themes of the game. Something which even the Nomai sort of struggled to understand. Okay, that is getting very close. Very, very close. Run. Don't look back. Into the ship. Gabbro, good luck! Oh, that'll never not be funny to me. Let's see if we can watch him come back down. Oh, there's something! Gabbro, you good, buddy? Gabbro, you. Oh, there you are. You didn't even stop your song. Well, I don't see anything in that grove, nor at the peak of this thing. Maybe the real thing that I need to unlock is more dialogue options with Gabbro himself? Now, I had a look at our map, and it doesn't seem like the coordinates we received, the thing the Nomai spent their entire existence here looking for, actually adds anything to our map, at least not that I noticed at a glance. It seems like most of what we still have to do around here revolves around the city on Brittle Hollow. And I guess it never actually counted us as having visited the Black Hole Forge. I thought I had found it, but perhaps that's not really the case. We do have a lot more to find on both cities. And to be honest, between that and going back to Dark Bramble to look for the vessel, I think I'd rather do this first, call me a coward. And maybe I'd do it for a Scooby snack. Also, let's not forget, there is still the matter of the high-energy lab on Ember Twin. I'm here to try and make my way into that high-energy lab. The way you do that is through the Sunless City. We followed the path last time we were here, but it was blocked by falling sand. But maybe there's a way to subvert that. Now that's the quantum moon locator, so if we look away, knowing how it works now... Yes, that is truly quite cool indeed. You know, looking back on the progress of this game, knowing what I know now, it seems like my perception of this matches up with some of the comments I've read, which is basically that finding the hard stuff easily and the easy stuff hardly. So let's get down here to the Sunless City. Already wasted enough time screwing around. This place is going to be filling up with sand very quickly. There we are. That gets pushed straight down. I'm just not sure how to go about this. Well, we can come up here, right? This is the bottom of the Stepping Stone Caverns, but no way to drop down. Aha, but perhaps if we just allow this to fill up, we came at just the right time. If we allow this to fill up, we can walk right over without having to worry about being pushed down. The only thing is, that'll give us less time to explore. If we can make it above ground, like if we don't have to spend a lot of time on this trail, we should still be okay. Just wait for the last view to sink down because I don't trust your hitbox. And away we go. Yeah, I was right not to trust the hitbox. Alright, this way. Luckily it does seem to gain a little bit of height. I hate you. Alright. Come on, nope, through here. Trying to maneuver in this thing, I always feel like a fly trying to get through an open window. No? Why'd they have to do it like this? Why'd they have to do it like this? Why'd they have to do it like this? Oh, I'm gonna get buried. I'm gonna get buried. I am a buried boy. No freedom! Haha, screw you. You! What was that? What was that? You guys saw that black shadow, right? What was that? That looked like when you're looking through a microscope and an eyelash gets in the way. It's terrifying. Okay, but we should be spared the wrath of the sands for now. That's an elevator, but ooh, an elevator we are probably wise not to take. Good thing I didn't happen into that. This game punishes those who don't look before they leap. The ruins, what must be below the tower. Alright, let's check inside just to see if there's anything. But I think our goal here is going to be to make our way to that still functioning elevator, yes. Away we go! Boom. Listen to that storm passing over us. Makes me so sad to think that they built all this up and it all just ended so abruptly. It explains why so many of them are in their dwellings or at tables. They never knew it was coming. Remove warp core. Okay, gonna be a lot of information to gain here. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small block of... Is that right? Small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole Station. Hypothesis. It's possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Oh, so what we're seeing is basically an experiment that they'd set up. Okay, so we'll drop you here. Put you here. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yao requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Wait. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed! I saw it, Pi saw it, hypothesis confirmed! Oh, I love how excited they get about this. It's infectious. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Anything else you can teach us before we start messing around for ourselves? The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That's our window. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. Okay, intrigued. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the energy necessary. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas, Pi. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's aeriform. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp core technology to handle such an energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. So it's not just about the core. Another storm passing over. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, both metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one on the Whitehole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy, so it is all connected. They're not separate projects. Of note, I mean, I knew they were connected, but I didn't know they were connected like this. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. That's where they all go. That's where the one on each planet goes. It's all Ash Twin. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. It's like me every time I do something in a game. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. That's it. There's our answer. There's a lot of answers, actually. This door will now open. Now, the question is, what do we do with their little experiment down below? I take solace in the idea that, oh wait, this controls something. What have we just done? Oh, wait, this does something as well. And then we can take use. Oh, you go here. And use. It's some kind of viewing port. No, we probably need a black hole and a white hole, right? Yes. Yes, 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 yes! They very much wanted to build a model. Of course, in this case, it was a bit more necessary. If we launch it to the back... Anything else in this chamber to worry about? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Nuts. Oh, wait. I can't believe I've never tried this. Can we get a picture of ourselves? Hang on, wait. Why am I even bothering with that? Put it on the ground right here. That's nuts. First time we've seen ourselves. Okay. There may be more to see here, maybe more to do with this. But I think I'm gonna head back to the ship for now. You guys have been telling me to, like, actually scan close to them. I don't know if it actually matters. Some of you are saying it doesn't actually matter. But, like, sure, I guess we'll get these guys as we get to them now. We have Feldspar, we now have Chert. I'm not sure if we have, what's his name, on the Atlarock. I'm ready for a little bit of theory time. It says the Nomai were trying to get a 22-minute negative time interval. A very close interval to what we're actually experiencing right now. Now, the issue is that was difficult because it required an absurd amount of energy. Then there's the case of the Memory Project and the masks. Is it possible that the way they overcame that was by not sending things back, but the memories? Or something to that effect. Okay, well, we now know that there's plenty more to do on Ash Twin. Just for the heck of it, let's try some of these other towers. That door looks openable. Just while we're here. Only takes a little bit to reach a window. I don't think there was one of these things on the Atlarock. Now we wait to see what we align with. Yep. This is Timber Hearth. The big tower is Timber Hearth. Alright, we're home. Job well done. Hello, ship. Now we can always warp right back there. Alright, let's have a look at some of the others then. You here. Where do you go? It says there's things to visually indicate what they are, but I'm not sure what this one actually is. Now I wonder if there's anything down there to see. For a second I thought that closing in might indicate how close it is to actually reaching that part of the cycle, but I guess not. Yep. This one is Brittle Hollow, but oh, you're not the usual one. You're the opposite side. Okay, this is new. And once again, there's that negative time. Warp status charged. Step onto warp receiver to return to active platform. To paraphrase. Black Hole Forge left. This is the Black Hole Forge. This is how we do it. I thought it was that thing down in the core itself. Well, I suppose it is. But this is the way to it. But there's got to be a thing here somewhere, right? One thing or multiple things, unless we have to go get them. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Never ceases to amaze me how these ancient secrets are just like a monorail ride to them. Well, let's see what's in the gift shop. Ew. Exit to surface. Well, I don't want to exit. There's some writing. Black Hole Forge, north 40 meters. Okay. But what else? This actually, I think, is where those paths get destroyed when you're trying to climb this thing. Yeah. Okay, so we've been immediately on the other side of this. This whole thing acted as essentially a bridge. I don't know how much time we have left, but we probably have to receive from here directly, right? But no, how do we... Do we have to call something, or is there a way to use this? Oops, 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 oops. C-Daisy! Ow. Well, we're here now. Doesn't matter anyway, I guess. Well, you can't fire me, I quit. Always good to visit you guys from time to time. But I guess I already had you. Yep. I think I'll just doze with you for a little while. That seems like a good idea while we wait for Ash Twin to deplete some of its ash. Can we doze? Oh no, we actually can't. Huh, should have brought our own sleeping bag, I guess. Oh no, we can. Okay, I'd forgotten you do it at the fire. Alright, now, how's Ash Twin looking these days? Oh, not quite there. A very convenient spot to watch its progress from, I must say. Oop. Sure, I'll have a marshmallow. Kills time just the same. How about now? It's low enough that we can head down there. Thanks for keeping me company. This one is Timber Hearth because it's the Geyser Mountain. And you are probably Brittle Hollow. So once the storm passes, we'll get in there and see about this Black Hole Forge. Land right here. And, we might as well fix it up. There we go. I would want it to at least be comfortable when it gets taken to Ember Twin. Let's get in here. This reminds me of the climax of The Mummy Returns, the greatest movie ever made. Now we wait. And there we are. Just having a sip of water at that moment. Now, let's get over here. No, 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 no. No, 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 come on! Oh, I waited so long! Funny, you move so little as the sand lowers that it actually creates the illusion that this thing is rising up out of it. That's kind of funny to watch. I'm not sure how deep into this that door will appear, but I'd really hope it shows up before this thing passes around again, because I may just be too lazy to move. I wonder if this thing still works through the sand. One way to find out, I guess. Whoop, it does. Alright, now follow the path, because we cannot use our jetpack here. There is also a shard nearby, but that's the one that's on the surface. We've seen that. Is there somewhere we can, activate this? Or was that something we found before? Was there a switch somewhere? Maybe in the city itself? I know there was something that looked sort of like a control room. I can't remember if that was just a note or a switch. Right here. No, there doesn't seem to be any... Oh, wait, yes. Yes, that raises it up, which means from it, it can probably be sent back down. Oh, that's annoying. We have to navigate to this first, and then get over there. But, to be fair, that does give us something to do while we're waiting for Ash Twin to diminish. Okay, fly down through here. You can do that by the landing site from the very beginning. And what a new way to see it. But, oh, it seems like even the ship may not be quite strong enough for this. It can just barely overcome the immense forces being acted on it by the black hole. Ooh. Okay, let's land ourselves over here. Remember, we have to be able to leave. We have to be able to leave so we can make it to Ash Twin. Now we come straight down here, bring you back up. And actually, since we got a ship down here, what am I even doing? Why even bother to go to Ash Twin? Instead of waiting for our ship to get pegged by some of this falling debris, let's just grab this thing and go over there if we can. Yeah, I hadn't realized there was such an easy way to get ourselves below the surface this early on. Alright, now. Gotta brute force this thing from the get-go? You gotta be kidding me. Let's go this way. Oh no, it is actually kind of difficult to maneuver our way around and get in there. Stupid ice crystals. But maybe it's doable. I can definitely feel that extra force acting on me all the way. Come on, we can get through here. It's so close. It's so close. Even if the ship is damaged, I don't care. I just have to make it. And... it's not going to take the ship is the problem. Might take me, but... okay, no, it does. Alright, sick. Let's go! My chariot has arrived. This chariot requires a lot of walking. Come on. So come on. Thank you. Man, the service around here. It's another statue. There are some scrolls over here, and a tablet we can use. Another Ash Twin projection stone. There's so many of these things. Why those specifically? I mean, it is kind of central to the whole plot, but besides that... where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Okay, so you out, back there, you in right here. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs. Namely, that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Suppose that makes it a good base of operations for this type of thing. Does this demonstrate the concept? Let's get a move on. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Well, nothing we didn't already know, really. Let's see what happens to you. Boom. Yep, just a demonstration. Some kind of Nomai staff? I'm not sure if we haven't seen several of those lying about, but Ash Twin projection stone number however many, you're coming back with us downstairs. Now, Ash Twin projection stone, what is your wisdom? I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Okay. Well, I guess the ship log... That all sounds familiar, but I guess the ship log indicates that we didn't already know that. Let's have a look at its video, Will. Once more. That looks a little new, though. At least I haven't noted that structure before. All pieces of a greater whole, I'm starting to think. Okay, let's see what our ship's log has to say about that. More importantly, if there's more to know. Okay. So the Ash Twin project is still not fully understood. But we've learned everything we had to from the Black Hole Forge. And I think, having gone over my record limit just slightly, that's a good place to end it. Although, according to this, we've completed the Hanging City, but not the Old Settlement. So that'll be our first destination for the next part, tying up loose ends there. But I think after that, there's a couple of things I want to see. We've still got to locate the vessel. Which means that next episode, whichever way things go, is going to be a bit of a horror episode. But until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. Ow! If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be available in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.